Welcome back to another episode review of Fear the Walking Dead, episode 5, entitled Cobalt. And I think this was a little bit of an improvement over last week. What did you guys think?
I thought it was.
Not so much for me. I don't know.
I didn't like that we're still getting introduced to new characters towards the end. Like, what do you think? I don't know. We're just now seeing this new guy inside the cage.
Oh, then the hospital, prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just build up with Nick and the whole situation, which really didn't get to go anywhere besides saying, oh, hey, we're going to escape the cage. So
I thought, well, first of all, Nick's going to actually eventually get given away because how many things can he really give up? He's got his watch. He's got his cufflinks.
Well, I think it's going down right away, especially with the older Salazar. Is going to look like he's going to unleash hell by opening up the arena, which I think he's going to do that so he can cause a distraction so he can escape and try to find his wife.
So the military doesn't leave, so they have to do something about it?
Or, I mean, they might just haul ass when all those zombies come out of the arena doors.
Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. So Doug came back into the picture for another 2 minutes. I mean, that's about all he's in this freaking TV show for. So I don't understand why they keep on trying to implement that he's going to be something or cause something when he was just...
What was all that emotional stuff built up? He's all crying about his family, and it's like...
Because he left them or
whatever.
whatever.
The main guy's really, what is he, want his wife? Or
yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, it sounds like...
He's being really creepy.
Yeah.
She's got a nice body.
Does she still look like this? I
just think that I feel like now Doug is just used to set up this new character because it was like, oh, this guy's talking to Doug. But once again, I don't give a shit what happens to Doug. They can take that little livestock feeder gun and kill him. I wouldn't care.
That's pretty harsh.
Okay.
So how about that sexual tension between Chris and Alicia? Like, that was super weird.
I had to check. I was like, they're not really related, right?
You gotta track back their history.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not really
This is
weird.
okay.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if there was something...
Well, I think it's going to happen because they're not related at all.
What happened to her boyfriend?
I know, 2 seconds later.
She's totally fine. She's trying on a dress.
She doesn't care about nothing. How about Nick's gone and she's just like...
Isn't her mom gone too?
Her mom? No,
that's the other person's.
That's Chris's mom.
She's wandering off like a rebel.
Just venturing around.
And destroying houses. That was dumb.
I kind of didn't like
that scene.
That subplot was kind of just like pointless.
Yeah, and she is just hanging out, stealing bikes and breaking things inside of random houses.
Yeah, so that just doesn't make sense. It's just, oh, well, she's a teenager. She doesn't care about anything. So
it's not a very complicated or in-depth kind of character.
Yeah, she should be freaking out, and she's not.
Well, for a moment, I really thought she was probably gonna get killed off.
Since she didn't show up until 3 ways into the episode, I thought that when the mom went down to the basement that she was going to find her dead body down there, or she was going to be a zombie or something. I was like, where's the daughter?
What'd she do?
I thought she might have been suicidal because all the stuff that's happening. Because I thought she actually cared, but she obviously doesn't care about what's going on with her family.
Well, maybe this is just how she's coping with it. She's trying to go with the other son.
So Salazar's pretty brutal. I mean, he extracted information out of the military guy, I believe his name is Daniel, by...
torturing him.
Yeah, peeling his arm like an onion. It was pretty gross. But I kind of, they left it to your imagination what he was doing to him for, the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
I felt with our leads, with Madison and Travis, that they're really, ineffective and don't do that much. Especially this episode. I feel like the core family didn't really accomplish anything.
Well, they don't have much. What can they do?
Because Madison, all she did was okay, I won't stop you from torturing him. And then Travis, I'm kind of
know how to shoot a sniper.
Well, he didn't even do that. He's just watching stuff happen. Yeah. He doesn't really do anything. He talks to people, and then he thinks he gets his way, and then he just doesn't do it. He saw the shooting. He didn't go to that place until he saw it. He couldn't shoot the zombie. Maybe he learned how to shoot a gun. He just stayed in the car when all the people were coming out of the building. I mean, I feel like he's just not going to be somebody that does a whole lot.
I think he's still like maybe it's like a character building like transition from like being a normal person to this society where he has to survive.
Yeah,
because he doesn't even want to kill something or.
Because he hasn't yet. His girlfriend has.
So maybe it's more like a shock factor. Like he's just watching all this go on. He's hearing that radio in the car of all these people dying and stuff. So he's just looking at that radio like, what's all this stuff going on? He doesn't really know.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that. But that's what we're getting is a little character development. But he's still not having to make crucial decisions.
Well, I'm excited for what. Once again, they set up for a finale. Set up, but hey, maybe this is finally a payoff because the whole arena stuff, which I know you don't mention that there's an arena full of zombies locked up somewhere really close by without unleashing them, I feel. You know?
Well, I know Manny's gonna do that.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna do that because that's where I would
That
end
sounds
with
like
him by the stairs.
That's exactly how it ended. He's gonna come up with another plan to free the zombies to cause a distraction, and I mean that'd be cool to see because it's supposed to be hundreds of zombies inside.
Oh, you said
there.
thousands, almost
Also
thousands.
really
Yeah.
dangerous.
But they also made a terrible decision because they said they couldn't tell the walkers from the real people, so they just locked the doors.
Yeah, I know.
Which means they don't care about everybody else in that building.
Well, yeah, the military. I mean, the Cobalt stands for
They said
like they'll kill everybody that's there in the perimeter and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just had some like flaws with this episode. I just felt that it definitely picked up the pace from last week, and I wasn't disappointed. I'm still wanting more. I'm gonna tune in and see the finale, of course, but that's where the selling point is. I mean, they really have to like take this home for me in this last episode.
I feel like we've been saying that every week though, and they still haven't done it.
So this is it. So season 1's ending, and I'm hoping that they knock it out of the park because then all those episodes will have been worth it.
I don't even think they physically can because I'm not as invested in those characters. Like even if something dramatic happens, I'm really not like gonna be shocked. The only thing I care about is Nick. Kind of, he's the only one I care about.
Yeah,
So
he's the coolest, most different character that they have in the whole show.
His persona is just different.
I mean, because like I don't see me getting upset if Travis dies or if Madison dies. I especially think that the old man's gonna die, Salazar.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
So I can't even be like at a shock factor. This
Yeah.
to make something really intense, like for me to actually.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, but it's been especially since the show's trying to be so like more intimate with the characters and being close to this family and sticking with them through it. I'm supposed to have some more attraction and feelings for these characters, which I don't have yet.
I don't know if
Tobias is an exception, though.
Tobias, the little kid's awesome.
Tobias hasn't been in the show
Tobias
since
is
the
survived.
second episode.
He knows the survival.
Yeah,
guide,
he's
okay?
gonna make it. He's probably
He
right
got
there
it.
with Rick Grimes. He's making it.
Yeah, he'll
Full
show back
beard,
up.
He's
He'll show up with a sword. It's okay.
Yeah. I don't think I'll continue to watch the show if they don't do a good job on the finale. Because I don't know. I don't think it's worth it.
It's nowhere near the levels of The Walking Dead.
So, yeah. We're just waiting until The Walking Dead.
2 more weeks.
Yeah.
2 more weeks.
So I'm going to give this episode a 6 out of 10. Because in comparison to last week's episode, it was better. I liked the soldier, the torturing of the soldier. That was something to care about, and a little bit of like a dramatic survival kind of action that Salazar had to do to get information. It's all about like family and stuff. He thinks it's more important to get like to torture him to get information about like his family. So
And it could lead to a cool setup.
so yeah, overall I thought it was a better episode, but it still needs a lot more to like make it like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think that this episode is definitely a step above from last week. I think that there's some scenes that worked well, some scenes that really didn't work well, which I didn't like the trashing of the house scene with the kids. I do like where the whole Nick and this new guy, his new character, I guess, is heading, and that's going to lead to like a prison escape, which that could be cool. And the whole arena thing. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm excited for, and I'm going to give it 6.5 reels out of 10.
For me, I just wasn't that impressed with this. I don't know. I really want to love this show, but I know I started out in the beginning really loving it, but I just feel like it's not meeting my expectations. So for that, I feel like this needs to be 5 out of 10 reels.
Well, hopefully this series finale is going to give a reason for this whole show to exist and a reason to tune in for next season. I want to be as optimistic as I can for this show, so I'm hoping for the best. This is The Real Report. Thanks for watching.